What do fool, what it is, kids, what it was, does, how BG, what's C, Keys, Quick. We are back with Love Upstairs, and this is Maxwell Miller. Unfortunately, my host Terrell will not be here this week, but he will be part of their segment later on. But this week, I am here with Angleton quarterback Clint Washington. How you doing today?
Man, I'm blessed to be here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all just had a recent game against Kemper.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
I got out around halftime. We just did our job and got out of there.
Yeah. I mean, no offense to Kemper, but unfortunately, it is Kemper.
Yeah.
Been known for football. So, easy little breeze week, especially the last week of regular season, and get ready for next week playoffs. Y'all play Galveston ball, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it should be a great one. All right, I got a few questions here. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Will you describe your play style?
I'm a distributor. I like to stay in the pocket and get the ball out to my guys, let them work, let them get what they need to score. A time manager, and basically that's it.
Can you describe Angleton's offense?
Angleton's offense is spread, basically got RPOs, deep passes, short passes, everything you need in the offense. So
yeah, I see y'all very versatile. Y'all got some good running backs, some good wide receivers, spread the ball out too.
Everybody's good.
Let's make your job pretty easy.
Yeah.
All right. Who do you watch as a quarterback? Who do you watch and study?
Patrick Mahomes.
All right. Who has helped you get to where you are as a player and as a man?
Good question. My pops always been there for me through thick and thin, even when I didn't want to pick up the weight, even when I didn't want to run. But God has also helped me just to play through Him, and everything's gonna be all right. So God, my dad, and my mom also. So that's it.
Yeah, you seem to be very family oriented. Yeah. This man came with his entire family.
Yeah.
They came in 8 deep.
Yeah.
That's love. I respect that. I really appreciate that. All right. So, like we mentioned before, playoffs are here. How you feeling about it?
I feel very confident. We got a good defense, a good offense. We just gotta go execute and win. To be honest.
Do y'all plan going all the way?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Galveston ball should be a pretty good game. Galveston ball has a pretty good team, but they usually don't play great competition.
Right.
Like they played again, I'm not trying to throw no slugs, but they played like Wisdom, Sharpstown.
Yeah, it's just all HISD schools.
Yeah,
they're trash. Yeah.
So that should be a good one. Who do y'all play Marshall at all?
No sir. Okay. No, so we played Marshall like 2 years ago probably. But
yeah, I know y'all take it week to week, but is there a team you're looking forward to having a chance to play in the playoffs?
Not really. I don't look. I look forward to playing, but like I don't really have no team that I'm like, oh yeah, I'm excited to play them. I'm just trying to get in and get out.
Okay. All right. So you've been playing football, all 4 years of high school.
Yeah.
Who's the biggest trash talker that you ever played against?
Team or just person?
Let's do both.
Okay. I don't know his name, but probably number 94 from Manville.
Really?
Talks a lot. Like I'm talking about, I would be calling the plays, and he'd just start yelling something random, saying "You suck, you suck," trying to get in my head.
Right.
But also, a person on my team that I play against every day is good on good, or we're just doing practice. It's probably Raiden Garcia, our middle linebacker. He gets in my butt for real. Yeah.
Defensive guys do love to talk.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, he just plays with a chip on his shoulder, and it's good for the team because it hypes us up. But sometimes it's just enough. like I'm trying to talk to my OC. We're getting in an argument because he's talking and I can't hear him.
Right.
So, yeah.
Who's your funniest teammate?
My funniest teammate? Probably my right tackle. Xavier Villanueva.
It's always the one, man.
Yeah, it's just always him. But like also we've been best friends since 8th grade. So me and him could be talking during the game and we just be laughing during the game. But I don't know why, but he just knows how to make me laugh any day, any day.
What has been your favorite high school experience? It could be on the field, it could be in the classroom.
Uh, my favorite high school experience was this year. I got my first start versus Clear Lake, and I was nervous, but we got the win. But I was just like nervous. I was like, "Help me, please, like anybody," because I don't know. I was just nervous. Like just my first year playing varsity, I was just nervous. So my coach prayed with me. He said, "Clinton, everything will be all right." So I just took that on the chin. I was like, "Okay, let's go in here, let's win," and we did. So that's probably my best high school experience.
And what week did y'all play Clear Lake?
Second week.
Okay, so you've been starting since the second week?
No, yeah. I started since the second week, but I got in the first week after the situation happened with the other quarterback. They put me in, and then they just rolled me ever since.
Because the first week y'all played Lake Creek?
Lake Creek.
Lake Creek. I heard that was a pretty good game.
Yeah. The quarterback before me. Not saying he's trash or anything, but the quarterback before me, he threw 4 picks.
Just that one game?
Yeah. So he threw 4 picks. They put me in, and then we was coming back, but we just ran out of time. So it was really a good game.
That's definitely a pretty good team. I think they're currently undefeated right now.
I don't know.
I believe they're undefeated. So, do y'all get a chance to play them in the playoffs? Do you know?
No, sir.
No, sir. And that's a.
If we do, it's gonna be a great game. It's gonna be a great game because it's just something after we lose, like after Angleton loses, like we just don't like feel all right with that. We just got to go get back. So any team we lose to, and next year, I'm not gonna be there.
Right.
But next year, every team that we lost to in our roster, I know they're gonna get it back. So,
what's your pregame ritual?
I probably just listen to Erica Badu. I just put on my headphones. I'm listening to Erica Badu. I usually pray. My mom would send me a paragraph praying for me, and that's it. I go through warm ups. I'm feeling great. If I'm not feeling great, I just restart the whole warm up, and that's my whole ritual. I don't really have nothing else.
Do you have an idea where you want to play at the next level?
Yeah, Texas Southern or Texas State.
Texas, yes, sir. TSU.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. PB sucks, bro. Dang, I wish he was here so he hears you say that. Yeah, I really do hope you play at TSU.
Yeah.
Oh, mother. And we definitely need y'all to help.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I heard y'all lost to the other Southern. Yeah.
That PV loss hit me though. That
Prairie View?
Yeah. We were ahead. I was like, I really thought we had the game.
Yeah.
And we lost in overtime, man. Oh god.
In overtime.
I'm getting flashbacks. I can't think about that. Dang.
Man.
Back to the interview.
Yeah.
So, how do you lead your team? Like, how would you describe your leadership skills?
I could really just say this. I could be down and I'll mess up a play, but I'll just come back to them and be like, let's go. So me being like, I don't know how to describe it, but I just keep the tempo moving fast. So even if I do mess up, I mess up at 100%. So I push my guys every day. The tempo has to be fast because we're a fast offense. So to beat teams that are better, just you got to play faster than them. So I just keep the tempo up. I always tell my guys, if y'all need anything, I got you. So I'm always there for my teammates. So
That's real. All right, last question, or not even a question. Do you have anything? Do you have anything to say to your team?
on here, guys, we got to lock in. Got to be focused for this week. Uh, got to get past the second round curse. I love all y'all. It's time to go.
You said there's a second round curse.
The second round curse.
So I'm assuming that means you haven't been past the second round in like a long time.
No, sir.
When was the last time y'all got past the second round?
I think it was 2017 with BJ Foster.
Okay, dang, that's a long time.
Yeah.
I think y'all definitely could do it. Y'all definitely got a great chance against Gapson Ball.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But overall, y'all had a great season. That Manville game was pretty good. Like I said, I saw a bit of that Lake Creek game. Y'all played basically, especially you starting as like the new quarterback, has been lead your team
Yes, sir.
very well. Great. I'm glad to see that.
Thank you.
But I was here for you. I got you some level up swag.
Ooh. Yes, sir. Thanks, man.
No problem.
Sir.
I mean, you don't need it because he's clearly dressed better than I am right now. Again, what? Damn, I was about to go change, but I didn't, start the interview. So,
Yeah.
but thank you for coming. Wait, sorry. Do you have any social medias you want to let the crowd know?
Follow me on my IG, kuw._.clinton18. That's where I'm mostly at, but that's it. Yes, sir.
Well, good luck with the rest of your season.
Yes, sir.
I hope you have a great one, and don't forget to level up.
Yes, sir.
So thank you for Clinton for visiting, sitting down with you, Max. I wasn't there, but I'm back. I'm back in that accent. And Maxwell.
You're a bit late, but what's good?
Maxwell.
Yes, sir.
Doesn't matter. Maxwell.
Yes, sir.
I'm here,
Right.
and it is time for the playoffs.
Yes, sir.
But before we do that, what were some of the standout games from this past week?
There are some good games. Unfortunately, I was not able to make this game because of car issues, but the Willis versus Oak Ridge game, that was a really good game. A great game that I was not unfortunately able to go to because of car issues was the Willis versus Oak Ridge game. During the first half, it was a very neck-and-neck fight, but unfortunately, not unfortunately, but Willis was able to take the lead and maintain it and did beat Oak Ridge. But fortunately for them, that was the first time ever in their history that they went undefeated.
Good. Congratulations to Willis. That's the more we started this 2-3 years ago, 2 years ago really. So the more we started to get into high school football in Houston, and the more we kind of started learning and branching out and starting figuring stuff out. Willis has been a competitive team, and it is part because of DJ Lagway, but for them to go undefeated with that momentum heading into playoffs, that's big. That's big. So congratulations to Willis. That's an accomplishment. We never did. So that is hard to do. That's very hard to do. So congratulations for it.
And it's weird that this is the championship. I'm not sure why they do this or how. I don't know. But the championship game for the Episcopal versus Kincaid. Now, these two teams have played each other before, and Episcopal did win. And that didn't change on Saturday when they won the championship. So congrats to Episcopal.
Good team. Good team. Congratulations. What was the score? Do you know?
It was 35-25.
35-25. Not a bad game. Not a bad game. So congratulations. They got some ballers out there.
Yeah, I've been chopping up with them. I mean, I plan on trying to get them on the show one day.
Facts. We can celebrate them. Congratulations. So y'all season's over with.
Yes.
But some would argue, Maxwell, this is where the season truly begins.
Yes, it is.
Playoff football is here.
Sorry, one more game.
Yeah.
It was a big upset from
I forgot.
Atascocita versus North.
Oh, man.
I said North Shore. Summer Creek.
Now, I love Summer Creek.
Uh-huh.
I love Summer Creek to death.
Yes.
I didn't expect that.
No,
I did not expect that.
At that time, Atascocita was like number one until they lost North Shore, but they are 2-3. So I mean, it was possible.
Summer Creek's a good team.
Summer Creek pull off the upset, beat Atascocita 45-28.
Yeah, I've been saying it for a while. I love Summer Creek, and people, I feel like people don't believe me. They just think like whatever, or maybe I got favoritism. That is a well-coached team, a physical team, and they will like hit you in the mouth and continue to hit you from the first quarter to the fourth quarter, and they just play good football.
And I've seen the playoff brackets. I have some takes about Summer Creek, about their division, and I'm very excited to share. But before we get to that, I have one more segment before we get to the playoffs. All the undefeated teams in Houston, and who deserves to be on there or not.
What is this segment called, Maxwell?
It's called the fraud list. I don't know if y'all heard, like, people like to say, like, people are like on fraud watch.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna name some teams, and I'm gonna let you know if they're on the fraud watch or not. North Shore, definitely not frauds. I mean, they're number one in the city for a reason. Probably like what, number 2 in the state, top 10 in the nation. Like North Shore are some dogs. They probably will forever be some dogs.
They are legit.
Facts.
They are legit.
Lamar has came a long way.
Facts.
When we were in high school, they were top dogs. They were really good. Last couple of years, not so much.
They've been okay. They've been serviceable. Good
very
records.
okay. Yeah, but nothing
crazy in the playoffs. Yeah. Are they on your fraud list?
No, they deserve to be there.
Okay, this year for sure they made it.
But I do want to see them. They did beat Woodlands, which is mad respect to them. But I do want to see them play against another top 10 team.
Yeah, I agree.
So they've been playing all these HIZ schools. They might be, taking it easy because no offense, HIZ sucks. But see here or there.
Hold on, before I am a product of HIZ.
I worked at HIZ.
I know. So
I can tell you
should throw it. It's unnecessary.
You went there for middle school
and elementary. I've been up until high school. I was,
and I'm talking about high school football.
But I knew I was around it. Like I've always known these teams. And shout out Bel Air. That's where I was gonna go. Had I known twice. They're not great. I don't think they won this year. Nonetheless, they are frauds. No, I'm joking. But yeah, back to the list.
They're not frauds. They're just
not.
But anyways, Willis and. I'm not gonna lie, Willis definitely aren't frauds. Like you said, DJ Lightwood, the best quarterback in the nation.
Yes,
lead his team to an undefeated season. It will probably make it a great way in playoffs. I don't think all the way. I'm gonna get to that later though. 4, a team we've been talking about a lot this season, and we still need to watch the game. Columbus.
Maxwell, are they? So I don't like. Oh, okay. Put the iPad down. So are they frauds or are they contenders?
Look, okay. I did some research into Columbus, and I feel like I should have probably just assumed this, but the whole top 10 thing was making me not think about it. They're 3A.
There's nothing wrong with it.
They're 3A.
There's nothing wrong with 3A.
There's nothing wrong with 3A, but I'm just
the level of competition is not up there.
It's not up there. I feel like there's not. I mean, they're not in the top 10, but like if we put like St. John against Columbus, I think St. John could win.
Yeah, you.
So I'm not saying they're a bad team. Do they need to be in the top 10?
The top 10 worthy is.
I don't think so. I don't think they could beat anyone in the top 10 list.
That is fair. That is fair.
Fully, I just don't think they can do it.
Columbus. I mean, at the end of the day, we just got to watch the game for real because, I mean, you're on the fraud list. Yeah. That's his words. Hey, at him.
But they do have a really good quarterback.
Yeah.
Adam Schobel. I can't read. I'm sorry. Adam Schobel. He's committed to. I can't talk.
What's his name?
It's Schobel. Schobel?
B-E-L. Wait,
Schobel.
Schobel.
I'm gonna call you Adam. Adam is a pretty good quarterback. He is committed to Baylor. He has a great arm. For most of the film I've seen, they do have a solid O-line, so he has been able to stay in the pocket, but I have seen him like roll out and make like a terrific pass. So good on him. And since they're 3A, I'm sure they'll probably make it far or all the way. But until I see him play a Atascocita or a C King. I don't know. I just won't. I just won't know.
It'd be like that, man. So right now, they are the only frauds you have.
Another fraud was to spoil it. St. Thomas. St. Thomas High School. The Eagles. The All Reds.
I agree.
The All Boys
Frauds,
School.
fake,
Frauds.
losers, rejects, terrible.
I don't care how many highly ranked players you have. I don't care if you have top 5 QB in the city, top 5 QB, top 5 running back, top 1 linebacker, top 1,000 coach. I don't care.
A very good record.
Fraud.
Name fraud.
And I don't care if y'all win taps. I don't care if
Frauds.
y'all have an easy goal at taps this
Frauds.
year. I don't care.
Fraudulent.
Frauds.
Fake. And we stand on that. 10 toes.
Facts. And I saw the bracket. When y'all beat Pice again, probably in the playoffs, it's going down. FBS gonna represent this time.
I see them in the playoffs. And probably win. FTH is always gonna be FTH. It will forever be FTH. Y'all are frauds. I didn't see you doing it. That's hilarious. Frauds. And I 100% agree.
2 other teams on this list. They're technically Houston, but I don't think they're in the Houston area. So I don't really know much about them. So I can't really clarify. But Belleville and Tide Haven. They're undefeated. I don't know much about them, so I can't say if they're y'all frauds or not.
I can't. No. Frauds. No, I'm joking. I mean, I guess you would kind of have to look at previous years to see if they're up there, and if they're consistently good, then you can probably call them contenders. But if not, if this is like their one good year, then you might be a pretender. But we'll let you make it. You can be on the contender list. We'll let you make it. You're not frauds this season. We'll check back. I wish let your ranking, your standings, your record go down, and then we're gonna have to put an asterisk on this season.
Last but not least, they're fresh, they're vanilla, but they have been doing their thing. Iowa Colby. 10-0.
So this is difficult because this is their first year with a football program, and they went 10-0. Now, for those who don't know, the Iowa area, the Rose Sharon area, is past Pearland. So I'm sure a lot of those players who transferred came from North Shore. Not North Shore, I'm sorry. Came from Manville, Shadow Creek, Pearland, Dawson. Like amalgamation of Pearland people 10, 15 minutes down the road to Iowa County, brand new program, new opportunity to start if you weren't starting. This is tough. I feel like it's not enough information to confirm.
I agree.
If they're real or if they're fake. But nonetheless, very impressive for your very first year of football. Very first year, as a program to go undefeated. And not all of those teams were slouches. They were pretty good teams. Mm-hmm. And they were whooping on these teams pretty handily.
Neville, Bay City, Stafford.
Yeah, it was a very
El Campo. El Campo's not what they used to be. That's that star running back.
Very impressive nonetheless. So I guess we won't rank them yet, but I'm very interested to see next year. I don't like your colors. I'll be honest. I don't like their uniforms. I don't like their uniforms, but it's not the worst thing I've seen. But nonetheless, good program. Y'all did y'all thing this year. We'll see what happens in playoffs. Y'all definitely did y'all thing. I'll be watching for sure. For sure.
Actual statement. And hopefully y'all make it pretty far in the playoffs. Y'all are 4A, so I think they could probably clear some of that competition.
Yeah.
And hopefully we see y'all in Dallas.
I hate the Cowboys, but I love the stadium.
It's a great stadium.
I do enjoy going out there for the day or two we'll be going out there. It's a nice trip. Playoff football.
Playoff season.
It's fantastic. Everybody, none of the other scores, none of the records honestly matter. Everybody is 0-0, and winner stays in. You lose, and you go home. You only get one chance. There are some good games. Well, week one, it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not great, but there are some that stand out to us, and there's some that will be out. Max, what are some of those?
Some of the games I'm looking forward to would be Grizzly versus Klein Kane. The two solid teams. Tall Bob Warrior versus Cypress Springs. And the one I think I'm going to lock in is Tompkins versus Bridgeport.
They have some highly ranked players. Not highly. They have some ranked players. Aston Funk on Tompkins. Austin Carlisle. What's it called? Dane Jones. The freaking two-headed monsters. Bethel Roman and Mason Dossett. It could be high scoring.
And the twin running backs, the drummers.
Oh yeah, the
Wesley and Quinsley, yeah.
The drummer brothers. This has a chance to be high scoring, and this has a chance to be competitive in week one of the playoffs. Like I said, some games, respectfully, it's the top teams against the worst.
It's very obvious.
Yeah, there's a lot of these games that I don't even think you can't even really speak about like an upset. There's just no way they're gonna lose. Like, if we're being honest, there's no way some of these teams are gonna lose. And so, like, that's week one. That's just kind of how it's worked out. So there are games that are more competitive, and this is one of them. So we'll be there. Well, you'll be there. I'll be in San Antonio because we have a game against the San Antonio team. Yeah, so I'll be in San Antonio. And let's say we're playing San Antonio Christian Lions. Haven't heard of them, but they're 7-3. So record-wise, they do have a better record.
Is
But
that like y'all's opposite record?
But you are not wrong. Anyways, but all jokes aside, I do feel confident in this game, and I do think we can win this for sure. Playoff football, man, it's exciting. For the most part, anything goes. These mistakes count. These mistakes matter. There could be no coming back from it. That's what I love about. What I know about football in general, like the NFL. What I like about the playoffs, I like basketball, but you get 7 games. You mess up on the first, in baseball too. You mess up on the first 2 games, you can still rally and win. You know what I'm saying? You can go up to the 7th game. Football, if you lose, you mess up, you drop a pass that matters. That's it. That's it. And you gotta sit with that until next season.
Imagine how long that'd be if like the NFL did like 7 games.
I thought, honestly, I do have a proposal for baseball and basketball. I think if you condense it to at least 3, each game matters. I promise you, the first couple games, especially the first game, you play to get the feeler out. It's the first game of the playoffs, or the first game of whatever week you're in. So that round. I'm sorry. So you get to get that feeler, and it's fun. But I promise you don't care if you lose it. It's like, all right, whatever. We can come back tomorrow. Football, that's it. That is it. That is it. So you have to be on your A game, or you're not playing football the next day or the next week. And you turn in high schools, you got to turn in your pads. So I love football. I love the intensity. Anyways, I do think I think if basketball and baseball condenses to 3 games, it will matter more and be more competitive from the jump. It's my opinion. Maybe 5. I can see cutting out 2 games. That'd be cool. But I think 3 is like intense. Like you lose 2 games and you are done. No more. You're done. That first game matters. You're like, all right, we got this one on our belt. We can probably continue. You win that second one, or at least you now have pressure. If you lost, you now have pressure in that second game. As opposed to 7, you don't want to go down 0-2, but you be like, all right, bro, we can still rally. We're okay. That's just me. That's my opinion. I love high school football. I love football. Sorry, high school football is underway. It's getting intense, and this is the best time of the year. And it's not even that cold, really enough. So not yet. So as of right now, I have on short sleeves. You know what I'm saying? Like we're in November. I'm going to enjoy myself. Probably not have sleeves on in our game, and the games are going to next week or a couple days from now. We're back, man, and football. It's a great time. Great time to be alive. You have anything to say?
I'm gonna go down some of my predictions, but before I do, I'm gonna say all this to all these teams. Columbus, I will call it. Lake Creek, well, Lake Creek's not really used to Buckle Club. We're going. That's fine. Marshall, Sour Creek, and North Shore. I need all y'all to be at the championship. We need to paint Dallas with an H.
Please and thank you. That'd be wow. Like I didn't say Tuxedo. Please and thank you. That'd be great.
Okay. So that brings me to my predictions. So I looked at brackets. And I'm not going to break that every single game because we be here for hours. So long. Yeah. But I'm going to start off with 6A Division 2. I think on the right side, I think Summer Creek clears. I'm not going to lie.
Summer Creek.
Like North Shore and Atassia are on the other side of the bracket. I mean, not the other side of the bracket. They're on the they're in Division 1. And the only team I see Summer Creek struggling against is potentially Hightower or Sea King, whoever like wins that game in like whatever week, and Dripping Springs. Dripping Springs. I did some research. Dripping Springs they have lost 2 games this season, but they lost to the top teams in Austin, which are Westlake and Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt is the team that beat Katy last season in the playoffs, which was very
stiff competition. So a loss to them isn't like
facts.
A bad thing. Like,
they got this mean running back. You want to hear stats?
Yes, please.
Jack Roberts.
Is this max prep stats?
Yes.
Okay.
So I think it's pretty accurate.
Sure, but you got to put asterisks by it.
In the 10 games he's 5'10", 200 pounds. In the 10 games he's played, he's carried the ball 190 times for 1,415 rushing yards, 16 rushing touchdowns, and then 3 receiving touchdowns. So he has 19 total touchdowns.
That's insane.
The man's a dog.
You're doing your thing. They're going to definitely use you for the playoffs. So
Yeah.
Hope you fresh. Hope you ready to run some more. They're going to put you on. You going to put them on their back.
Yes.
Good luck.
But if Summer Creek beats them, they are a definite pick to be in Dallas. Now, on the left side, there's some stiff competition.
Oh, for sure.
They have the Silo out there. You also got Willis. You got South Lake Carroll. You got Brian Nelson. Brian Nelson is also a team that kind of came out of nowhere this year. They're like top 5 in the state right now.
Really?
They beat South Lake Carroll. I think that's one of the reasons why they like rose to the top. Yeah, Brian Nelson has a quarterback. His name is Tom Von Groot. It's probably not Groot. It's Grote. I'm calling Groot. In the 10 games he has played, he has 28.
Wait, you said Grote?
Yeah.
Why would it not be Grote?
In the 10 games he's played, he has 28 passing touchdowns. Was 23. I can't speak. 2,363 passing yards. He is 144 out of 192 and 140 rushing yards for 2 rushing touchdowns. So he doesn't run the ball a lot. And from what I said for the passing, like he's definitely a heavily passing quarterback.
28 touchdowns, done the sneeze at. Great job, Grote.
Yes. And then they have, even though he's a quarterback and he's passing the ball a lot, they have a mean running back in Tucker James. He has more than 1,000 rushing yards for 23 touchdowns.
Ooh. Wait, they're on the same team? Boy, that's a lot of points. God bless, that's a lot of points.
Top 5 in the state for a reason.
23 rushing touchdowns and 28 passing touchdowns. Usually in high school, it's like one or the other. You got a really good quarterback and you may get like 5 to 10.
They got both.
excuse me, or a fire running back and you're not throwing the ball that much. Golly, you're firing on all cylinders, and that's a very balanced team.
Factual segment.
Ooh, good luck to their opponents.
But like I just said, the person on their side is the South.
That's a good counter.
I didn't talk about it. I didn't talk about it the week we brought up the Duncanville DeSalle game. But DeSalle has a 6'9" offensive lineman.
Bro, he's almost 400 pounds.
That's insane.
And he can move. Like, he's not just big just to be big. He's athletic. Oh, man. Good guy, man. That dude is massive. That's some scary stuff.
So, I mean, maybe Brian Nelson or South Lake Carroll could pull the upset and beat DeSalle. And I do like Willis, like I said, but I don't think Anthem beat DeSalle.
No.
So,
not this year. DeSalle.
My prediction for 6A Division II, I think in championship game, it would be DeSalle versus Summer Creek. And who will win that game? I'll talk about that later. We'll give you a little suspense.
Sure.
But
that's what you call it.
That's going to be a good one. Yeah, that's definitely going to be a good one.
I love Summer Creek. I hope they make it to championship. I love Summer Creek.
We've been following Summer Creek ever since we've been scouting, and
they've consistently been good.
It would be great if they could pull up the upset and just beat the state champs.
For sure. Even just getting there is a huge accomplishment.
Facts.
So I hope they can get past the first round and go far. Truly, I love Summer Creek.
We got Division I, which, no offense to the other teams over there, has the more serious competition. You got North Shore there, Atascocita, Katy. I don't think I've ever seen those three teams there in the same division. However, Katie's not what they used to be. And surprisingly, now they are out the top 10.
God dang it! It finally happened. This might be history. It has to be over a decade since they've been out the top 10. This is me assuming. I have no idea. God dang it! Did you see the number? Where are they? Are they in the top 15?
Yes.
Okay. God dang. What's the number?
12.
Well,
and now Episcopal, since they won the championship, is 11. So they're outranking. I never thought I'd see today. They're outranking Katy. Columbus is. I'm pretty sure Columbus never thought they'll ever see they'll outrank Katy. I mean, they've been outranking Katy, but that's crazy.
They're frauds, like you said. So we got to see what they about. I got to see what they about.
But I mean, maybe Katy will prove us wrong.
They're still a good team. They're not
a bad team.
Bad. They just lost some talent, and they're not as good as they were. So that's why it's so it was surprising, but at the same time, about time that they kind of got out of the top 10 because it just hasn't been a great year for them. And with that being said, they still have a winning record. They're still in the playoffs. They still have a good team. They have a chance to, win a couple games in the playoffs. So,
and I've always said a dream game for me, at least in high school football, I would love to see. It was Katy versus North Shore, and the way the brackets are set up, that's most likely to happen. But
it's not this
year. I just
maybe not this year.
Maybe not this year.
Like
the dream game?
Yeah.
I was about to say that.
I get the two teams, yes, but maybe Katy of last year.
Yes.
North Shore of this year or North Shore of last year. That would be much better.
But this year, I think. I'm not saying North Shore is going to stop them, but it's not going to be as great as I dreamed it would be. That's all I'm going to say. But man. And then North Shore will probably eventually play at Tennessee like they usually do in the playoffs.
Just hope it's better than the game they play.
Facts. But I know I've been talking about North Shore a lot. And if they win, which they obviously will, no offense to Deer Park, but you're not. Let's start Deer Park. But I'm sure Shadow Creek will also win their game. It'll be North Shore versus Shadow Creek, and I think that could potentially be a good game.
I mean, sure. I like Shadow Creek. I think that's a very good school. I love their colors, great players, They're not beating North Shore. I'm sorry. I don't think their offense is efficient enough to score, to be in a shootout. 'Cause I don't think defensively they'll hold it down. I don't think they can get in a shootout and outlast North Shore.
I agree. But I think it still could be like a competitive game overall. I think Shockley's defense is pretty good. They could probably give some purses to Caleb and Christopher Barnes.
I mean, they better double Zion Taylor. I'll tell you that much. Double Zion and don't throw to Maurice, or Corey, Corey Seller, and you may succeed. But if you don't listen to me, then yeah, you're gonna lose. So we'll see. I'm losing North Shore, I'll be honest, but it won't just be. They're not gonna handle the win.
No.
It could be good, but North Shore is definitely gonna win. But at the end of the day, it's one game at a time, week by week, to get to the championship.
Speaking of championships, the prediction I have, it's not a wild take, but I do think North Shore will be in Dallas again versus the same team they always play in Dallas, Duncanville.
What? Are you serious? You said Duncanville
Right,
and North Shore.
yeah. I mean, Duncanville's pretty average, but you know,
I would have never expected that.
it's not like this happened, 3-4 years in a row.
No, that is what's expected. Now, who wins?
That actually I don't know.
That's going to be a good matchup, and I can't wait to find out. But that is expected.
Now, I will say honorable mentions to go to Dallas. I don't want to count them out, even though they did lose to them. I still think they're a pretty good team. A Tascasita.
It is a good team. I genuinely feel like it depends on Zion Brown. If he can do what he is very, very much capable of doing
And distribute the ball to his capable playmakers.
they're going to go far. If he struggles and has the game like he had against North Shore and Summer Creek, they're going to lose. And they're going to lose quickly. And they're going to be watching every other team advance. So I'm not putting all the pressure on him, but I do think he is a huge, huge factor. Because I think they can run the ball. But, when it gets second and long, third and long, you need to have a pass.
He got the receivers. He has the receivers to do it.
So I even said at the beginning, like, this is the year. If they, I don't know what's happening next year. Like, this is their best year that I've seen. So we've been covering football. This is I think their best year to make championships. So it's on you, Zion. Good luck, man.
But they're honorable mention, and they haven't been, highly ranked this season, but they are still undefeated and still a team not to mess with. Austin Westlake.
Sure. No, that's a good team. I think they also took I think
They did lose a lot.
I think they took a step back in talent, but overall they're still a great team. That's about it. I think they took a step back. It's a good team. There's nothing really to say negative. Truly, they're a good team. It'll be interesting to see what they do. I don't know what it is, and it's not even Austin specifically. It's just that team. Westlake, they got big dudes.
They do.
But big athletic players, and I don't understand. I feel like they just it's like the draft, for the military. It's like you're a big dude. You can't go to no other school in Austin. You gotta go to West.
Austin does still got some talent. Though. They got Lake Travis. They got
No, they do, but I'm talking size.
Is Dripping Springs Austin? I mean,
Dripping.
They're close.
They're
I
close.
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
they're probably Austin adjacent.
I feel
Montgomery,
like
Willis.
I feel like you could like that. You can kind of group it together. But no, I mean like athletic big dudes. They have size and good talent, athleticism for their size. So I don't know where y'all get these kids from. I've been to Austin multiple times. You don't just see these kids just walking around. But for whatever reason, Westlake, I'm starting a conspiracy. There's no way all of your linemen, offensive defense, should be over 6'4" and almost 300 pounds, like 250.
Yeah, y'all got some future NFL players.
Y'all have giant players, but it's only Westlake. That's my problem. Like it's only Westlake that has this size. That's why I'm starting rumors. And this is how you start this conspiracy. So I'm gonna watch them. If they in the next 2 years, you know what? Yeah, the next 2 years, if their offense and defensive line averages 6'3" and about 250. I'm calling for an investigation. I'm gonna do an investigation myself because there's no way.
You can just be good at scouting.
No, there's no way you can get all this size at one school. It's bullcrap. And good luck though. I say that jokingly. That's a good team. That's a good team.
Yeah, we've been talking about Austin. We've been talking about Houston. We've been talking about Dallas. One big city that we have to mention, and one player we've been paying attention to since postseason, because we've been seeing him at a lot of camps, is San Antonio, and we're talking about Jacob Voss from Brandeis High School. Currently, he has 57 total tackles this season. He's been doing this thing.
He's a good player. I'll say some players, they're good in shorts and a shirt, and it doesn't translate to the field. He was physical without pads on, and he is just as physical. He likes contact with pads on. I like him around the line of scrimmage, but he can also play deep. He's a very solid football player, and all those awards he gets off the field in camps and stuff, he earns.
Very worth it.
Very much worth it. He's a really good player. I need to go.
As soon as we figure out to do Zoom, Jacob, you're on the show again.
Facts. We definitely. He might be first just because that whole thing got botched.
Facts.
So yeah,
that's disappointing.
That's a
good interview.
Man.
We just
chopped it up. Just
couldn't hear a single word of that.
That's unfortunate. But
I wonder if we had AI back then. We could add our AI to
right. That would have been fire. It's okay though, because we're learning. This is our second year. We only get better. I think this season's been solid. Like you only get better. So I never. I mean, we're in a new room, and it's not our fault. So hey,
it's cheaper.
I tell you what, that weekly pay was not it. I can't lie to you. I was looking forward to about weeks or so. I can't lie. Yeah, that budget is crazy.
But nonetheless, the regular season is now over, and now we're in playoffs. We got 6 more weeks of high school football. Great games, great teams playing, great athletes will be on the show. I am very excited. But good luck to everyone, especially everyone that's been on the show, like Hardy Mack, Trey Owens, Tristan Brown, Ashley Hampton, and Jaden Woodser, Caleb Bailey, Christopher Barnes, and Cedric Henderson. Good luck to all y'all. Good luck to everyone playing the playoffs. I'm very excited for this.
Like you said, good luck. Also, for those who are not playing in the playoffs or who will inevitably lose, enjoy the moment. Enjoy playing with your friends, putting on whatever your team logo is, repping that team, just being great young men. For the ones who are still playing, give it y'all. There, like we said earlier, there is no next game if you lose. All right, you either have this game or you don't. So play your hardest. Have no regrets. Be healthy. Injury free. Be blessed. Stay up. And don't forget to level up.